Howdy do, my name's Amethyst, and I am a lover of film, and for a long time I've enjoyed going to the cinema, seeing good films, bad films, and the films that are just average. Unfortunately, not all trips to the cinema are a swell time. In fact, I can recall 3 times where one aspect ruined my trips to the cinema. No, I'm not talking about times where children talked during a kids' movie, or when a mother took a baby to a screening. I'm talking about trips to the cinema that were so awful, the mere memory leaves a painful scar. During the summer of 2016, my family and I went to the AMC to see the latest blockbuster. We joined the rest of the crowd, took our seats, and waited for the commercials to start. And waited. And waited. And waited. Yeah, the commercials never played, including the movie trailers. I was genuinely concerned that the movie would never start and all the money spent on the tickets would go to waste. Luckily, the movie started and everyone got their money's worth. After all that waiting, the movie better be good. Unfortunately, the movie we went to see was Suicide Squad, and it was trash. A year later, my brother and I went to see Spider-Man Homecoming at our local cinema. However, it was a scorching hot summer's day, so we put on some sun cream for protection. Unfortunately, the type I put on was the type that melts, and by the time I got to the cinema, my eyes were wetting and stinging like mad. I tried sorting it out in the lavatory, but there was no effect, so I had to spend the entire screening with my eyes half closed. I still got to watch and enjoy the movie, but the pain I was suffering made me wish the trip was over. I figured I'd save the worst trip for last, and this is a trip that I hope never happens again in the future. It was in the winter of 2017, and we booked a screening for La La Land. The movie was awesome, and the theatre was packed, but a chain of disruption ruined everything. A few times I could hear children laughing, and I don't think the laughter was in time to the movie. Eventually I noticed said children running around the room playing with each other. I mean, who lets children do that in a room that demands your silence? Turns out these kids were accompanied by babysitters who spent chunks of the screening on their phones. Yippee! A few hours later, employees came into the screening and escorted these disruptors out of the room. They had the nerve to complain about paying to see the film. Well, if you aren't going to behave yourself, you shouldn't be in an environment with a basic set of rules. Also, you really showed your maturity when you yelled, "So long, suckers," to the rest of us who came to watch the movie. After that skirmish, the movie froze and the employees offered a refund to everyone as a way to apologize for the mess. In my entire life, I've been to countless cinema screenings, and nothing like this had ever happened before. When the movie froze, I panicked because I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't want to miss the rest of the movie, and the possibility of it happening made me a nervous wreck. Luckily, the movie resumed and everyone got to watch it in peace and quiet. That's about all the stories I've got regarding the worst cinema trips I've had in my life. It really highlights how unpredictable technical scenarios are and how terrible human beings can be. But the cinema holds the most basic rules, which usually involves no talking and phones off. So if you don't want to end up like human scum, just follow these basic rules and watch the movie along with everyone else. Anyway, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear me ramble about other topics, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and thanks for watching.